Greetings, dear ladies. I am Kryon of Magnetic Service. As I've said before, don't let the male voice fool you. My partner steps aside, way aside. These channelings are for you. He doesn't remember them. The first time he will know is when he listens to the recording. It's not because they're secret. We've said this before. It's in honor of who you are. I have a message that is short. It always is. But tonight it's powerful. I want you to look for a moment at what you think you're doing as opposed to what I'm going to tell you you're doing. The whole idea in the beginning is to celebrate the fact that your gender carried the spiritual shamanship of Earth when this all began. And that it made sense that it would. And we have said this many times. It is absolute common sense that the life givers would be the shamans. And in the reawakening energy of the planet, the sisterhood is formed. And it's formed for a reason that even Meliha doesn't know. You would think for a moment that it is a celebration of remembrance of who you were and what you've done. It helps you, dear ones, it helps you to combine together and remember the position that you held so you can extend it and hold it again in so many ways, with yourself, with your families. But there's more to it than that. Meliha begins to have points of light in many places. It goes slow. Women begin to be aware of a remembrance of all of this. Not the remembrance necessarily of Hawaii or Lemuria or any of the minutiae we have been talking about these years. No, they are aware of the appropriateness of feminine shamanship on Earth. This is different than remembering Lemuria. In the remembering of the appropriateness of the return to this slowly, in that remembrance, you drop all of that which might make you angry, that it got shifted and changed, that it was such an uphill battle. That's all gone because of what's next. You think this is a circle to help women? It is not. This is a circle to help the earth. Starting in 2017, the whole purpose of the Lemurian Sisterhood will start to shift. 2017 is numerologically a 1. This is a 9. This year is the completion, the wrap-up of the beginning of the formation of the worldwide group of sisters. 2017 is then the beginning of something different. You sit on the node of crystal that is going to begin to broadcast new information through the crystalline grid of remembrance of these very things, remembrance of the appropriateness of beautiful, divine, feminine shamanship. Imagine if men really wanted to be helped in so many ways with the connection to God, wouldn't they go to a mother energy? What's all the fuss about Mother Mary, if not? You worship the Savior, not his mother. What's his mother got to do with it, you might think? How did that happen, you might think? And the answer is clear. She taught him the shamanship. Through the womb, she gave birth to what many think was the Savior of mankind. In 2017, you start connecting the dots, and the women who gathered together in their ceremony are beginning not just to remember who they were, but to take the appropriateness of feminine leadership and guidance that is divine and is balanced and mature, and spread it upon the crystalline grid of this planet, starting here with this node. It is not an accident that you come here. It is not an accident that this particular place is a Pleiadian node. What happens here then gets broadcast on the crystalline grid, and you continue. You're going to help the planet to remember. That's what the sisterhood is for. In the process, women are blessed. But that is not the reason for the sisterhood. Blessing you is not the reason. You are going to remember your mantle. And in the remembrance of the appropriateness, you take a deep breath. And you sigh and you know it is correct and appropriate for the planet. And someday, gradually, it will be seen, and you'll start to see a reversal in some of the oddest places where the other gender has taken control. They will be the first to acknowledge it isn't working right. Sisterhood's job is to slowly, with sweetness, gentleness, maturity, and love, to start changing the crystalline grid of this planet so that children born from now on will have an Akashic remembrance of the correctness and the appropriateness of divine leadership from a woman. That is the task. You've had some years to warm up, to get it right, to look at the ceremonies. And now Meliha will reevaluate what it is that you are doing, how you're doing it. The ceremonies presented not just self-help anymore, but to work with the focus on helping the planet and what is to come. That's enough for now. Let the ceremony begin. And so it is.